From fans butting heads with the showrunner and writers to the internet having a meltdown when they heard the news. The Witcher has finally addressed Henry Cavill's departure.
Take theory. I'll find you afterwards.
Come on.
You'd think that a seasoned actor like Cavill would stay on The Witcher. It's no secret that he absolutely loves the video games. So why did he leave? He was without a doubt the best man for the job, and the best game-to-screen version of Geralt of Rivia. Did you know that his love for the Witcher novels is one of the main reasons he wanted to play Geralt? Henry's extensive knowledge of The Witcher made fans dub him a walking encyclopedia, which is why it's weird that he walked away from the franchise. He had a really good reason for doing so. And guess who's to blame? The writers. They kept making changes to the script, and rumor has it, it was because they hated the game. To make matters worse, Season 2 received bad reviews from both critics and viewers. Clearly, the writers had a hand in that. They created entirely new character arcs and poorly motivated villains, ones that never existed in the original Sapkowski mythology. Lauren Hissrich spilled the tea on Cavill's impact on the show and his departure. When she was asked why Cavill quit, all she said was that it was time for him to move on. She provided a more detailed answer for the future of the series and talked about replacing Henry with a different actor. Lauren said the team had the option of ending the show when Henry made his exit, but there's no way they were going to do that. Replacing Geralt with another Witcher wasn't in the cards either, because the show would be straying too far from the source material. I know for a fact nobody wants that. Lauren's plan was to replace Cavill with Liam Hemsworth, and now he'll be the new Geralt of Rivia. Do you see Liam fitting the role of Geralt? Liam's going to step into the role of the Witcher in Season 4. I can't speak for the fans, but I know Lauren is really excited. She says that even though he's got enormous shoes to fill, he's got a lot of energy, and he's excited about the project. Like Henry, Liam is a huge fan of the Witcher universe, and that's enough reason to be hopeful that he's going to nail the role of Geralt. He might even give Henry a run for his money. At this point, what I want to know is how the rest of the cast feels about the casting change. Are they ready to say goodbye to Cavill? I'd be lying if I said they weren't upset by the news, and they know exactly how fans are feeling. They loved working with Henry, so it doesn't come as a surprise that he'll be missed. Anya Chalotra, who played Yennefer, says the news was hard to accept since Henry was a crucial part of the show, and he'll always be adored by his castmates. The Witcher won't be the same without him, and Anya's not the only one who discussed Henry's exit. Joey Beatty shared his thoughts too. He wasn't ready for Cavill to leave either, and called it the end of an era. Joey says he didn't know all the details about Cavill's exit because he isn't on social media, but what little he did share spoke volumes. He knows how important The Witcher's fans are, and explained that they'd been loyal to the franchise even before the show existed. They're hardcore fans of Mr. Sapkowski's writing and of the games too. Joey praised the Man of Steel for his hard work, his skills, and of course, his talent. After all, that's how Henry won over the viewers, and it's why they don't want him to leave the show. He also hoped that the fans' love for Henry actually pays off, and that something good can come out of the vocal outcry. Joey said, it's both the end of one era and the start of a new one with Hemsworth in charge. But that's not all. He gave Liam a warm welcome to the franchise, congratulating him for joining a show halfway through its run, which is an accomplishment that Joey thinks is unbelievable. Plus, he's got high hopes that Liam's going to bring something fresh to the table, so fingers crossed. Joey's not alone either. There's another cast member who likes the idea of Liam becoming the White Wolf. It's Minnie Driver, and she's got an interesting take on the role. She compared Cavill's exit from The Witcher to the process of regeneration that takes place in the Doctor Who series. Minnie explained that it's common for the Doctor to regenerate into a different person each time, which is how Geralt's role should be viewed as well. So don't think of Liam replacing Henry as Geralt, think of it as the next regeneration of the White Wolf. That's an interesting perspective because, like Minnie says, Geralt's an amazing person and character. So having him be played by different people does make sense. I don't know about you, but I love the way Driver's mind works. It's not like she's happy that Cavill's leaving or anything. In fact, she was really sad. It's just that she's a glass half full kind of gal. The writers and showrunners, on the other hand, are an entirely different story. They didn't bat an eye when they heard Cavill quit, and it turns out they've got plans of their own, like greenlighting Season 5. Yes, this news isn't a rumor, it's official. Back in 2022, casting director Sophie Holland confirmed that the Season 5 rumors were true, as the production of Season 4 was well underway. Holland said that after production wraps on Season 4, they'll take a short break, and that Season 5 is the next project on their list with Hemsworth on board. This is shocking considering Season 3 airs in the summer of 2023, and it looks like the team has jumped the gun with this confirmation stamp. Plus, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that the show isn't doing well. Just take a look at all the hate tweets Season 2's gotten in recent months. There's no denying that The Witcher's dropped in quality, and with Season 3 not even out yet, it's a huge risk to greenlight 2 more seasons. What were they thinking? It makes you wonder, will The Witcher survive without Henry? Fans don't seem to think so, and they even threatened to boycott the series when they heard that Hemsworth was joining the show. So you'd think that'd be more than enough reason for showrunners to skip the upcoming seasons. On Twitter, one fan said they weren't going to spend a minute watching Season 4 after the Season 2 disaster, and that the news of Cavill's departure only made matters worse. Another person joked that people won't even bother watching Season 5, and another fan said the issue isn't even about Cavill quitting. It's that the show simply has nothing to work with, which could be viewed as a shot fired at the writers. So by the sounds of it, the odds of anyone tuning into The Witcher after Season 4 are slim to none, since viewers still can't get over the fact that Henry isn't playing Geralt anymore. They even started petitions to get him back. Can you guess who they'd like to see take a hike instead? The writers. But unfortunately, angry fans weren't able to get them fired, so they shifted their focus and energy to a new target, Liam Hemsworth. None of the viewers are happy with the casting decision, and they've made sure to express their concerns all over social media, from comments like, "Tell me you're lying," to a long list of crying face emojis. The internet has seen it and heard it all. One fan hopped on Twitter and asked if Chris Hemsworth was busy, saying they'd take him over Liam any day. Another fan tweeted that Liam could never be Geralt, with another fan chiming in, writing, "This is a huge downgrade." Damn, talk about a tough crowd. Some people are in a state of denial, though, saying that Season 3's the end and that there are no more seasons after that. I'd hate to burst their bubble, but they're going to have to accept the cold, hard facts sooner rather than later. Not to mention, Liam's going to have to work really hard to win the fanbase over, because right now, things aren't looking good for him. So, from the internet having a collective meltdown when they heard the news, to fans butting heads with the showrunner and writers, that's everything you need to know about The Witcher addressing Henry Cavill's departure.